5 years, so nobody is going to save him no matter how much he screams. Questioning if that makes him want to talk a little, Jinhoo whispers to him, off, getting closer so he can hear. Jinhoo opens his mouth and sticks up his finger telling him to fuck off. Angrily, Hwan smashes his head again. Blackie tells him to be careful since he doesn't want to deal with murder for money, to which the S-rank says he'll be mindful of, asking if they should get started. One of the others questions, haven't you found out enough? Responding, what are you talking about? We're only just started, Dongsoo says with a devilish grin. Suddenly he looks over curiously as an orc stands at the entrance. Taking off his jacket, he questions if there's a dungeon break nearby or something. Quivering in his shadowy boots, the hunters find it interesting that the shadow soldier is shaking as if it's scared of him. Hwang thrusts at the shadow soldier when suddenly...
Exchange.
Meanwhile, at his apartment, his mother wonders what he's doing right now. From there, Shadow Beru talks to the mother of their king, saying if there were anything their lord cannot withstand, nobody in the world would be safe from it. They all spot Jin on the news when suddenly Beru is struck with a feeling. He recognizes its familiarity, saying the king is enraged. While the Knights Guild prepares for a raid, Yoon-tae turns, gasping, turning to the boss and telling him the shadows under his feet just shivered. Dongsoo dismisses it, asking him how many times he's told him not to drink before a raid. Pleading with the boss that he hasn't had a single drop today, Yoon-tae says the shadows really trembled beneath him. Driving on the highway, Thomas yells for the driver to stop the car after realizing that it's already began. Andre kicks the door off, jumping out. He tells the driver that he's going to go on ahead and orders the driver to follow as fast as he can. Thomas launches across the road as the agents guess they're going to be flooded with damage compensation and he should have just taken the car, punching him in the gut. The members are shocked, and Jinhoo smiles as Hwan coughs blood before flying backward. He stood there looking menacing, ready to crash out against the MF who hurt his poor baby boy. Jin-Woo attempted to heal him with a health potion in order for him to recover his injuries, but the system informed him that it was impossible to use healing potions to recover a being's health if it's under 10%, making Jin-Woo menacingly ask the two hunters next to him if either of them were healers, threatening them to heal Jinhoo right now. One of the hunters nervously responded saying he didn't really understand Korean, but Dongsoo, recovering from Jin-Woo's blow, translates that he was asking them to heal the guy, and asked Jin-Woo if this was the first time they've met in person. Jin-Woo, tired of all the yapping, said that he would only say this one more time, heal him. The healer responded nervously that he should convince his boss first. Jin-Woo suddenly grabbed the hunter's face in the fraction of a second, slamming him against a steel pipe, and as he lays there lifeless, the other hunter, scared out of his mind, shouted saying that Dongsoo never said anything about this job being related to Jin-Woo. As he asked if he was also a healer, he repeated the question to the hunter, but as soon as he responded saying the word no, he slammed his entire body on the ground with immense pressure. Dongsoo walked towards Jin-Woo saying it was just as he thought. It was you, the one who killed my brother Hwang Dong-sook. Jinhoo, on the brink of death, called for his papa, telling him that he was Hwang Dong-sook's younger brother, saying he should be careful. Jin-Woo looks back at him, responding that he shouldn't talk anymore since soon he would get his revenge. Dongsoo told Jin-Woo to answer his question, asking if he truly was the one who killed his brother and his teammates. He responded saying to go ask his brother himself, which infuriated Dongsoo for his response, launching a sudden attack with his right fist at full power, but Jin-Woo manages to dodge the attack with ease, quickly counterattacking with a devastating blow to Dongsoo's gut, making him spew blood, which suddenly launched him outside of the factory and crashing into a steel beam. Dongsoo grits his teeth, but without even being able to catch his breath, he quickly looks to his side, seeing Jin-Woo just standing there nonchalantly. Dongsoo tries to go for another attack, lunging at him once more, but considering how slow he was, Jin-Woo raises his hands, slamming his entire face into the beam, and stands over him like he's his big daddy. He raises the hunter's head once again, as loud slams could be heard from the distance, with Jin-Woo relentlessly slamming Dongsoo's head into the ground. Andre suddenly arrives at the scene, saying to stop right there, telling Dongsoo that he's repeatedly told him not to touch Jin-Woo and asked him if he was still even alive. He responded saying, for now, making Andre tell him that if he understood English this much, then it would be easier to communicate, saying that if he lets him go right now, he'll let what has happened so far slide. He responded asking what would happen if he were to refuse, making Andre say that if that were the case, then it wouldn't be a request anymore.